Hi Ryan. Okay, so it is evaluation day, and here is your 6105. I've got it up and running. It's on the time grapher. We are seeing it's a little wobbly, but the numbers aren't bad. They're dropping. They're dropping down from a high because of course I force wound the watch, and so it was running in from full power. This is what it's giving us at full power. It's dropping, but I see a relatively clean signal. Usual beat error. Usual low, but not bad amplitude. I'm expecting this to continue to drop as I talk. Yeah, it's a little wobbly. It's a little wavery. The movement looks clean. It's just hazy, and the mainspring feels just gluey as everything. So it's the usual thing. It's old grease inside the mainspring and all that stuff. Yeah, that number's going to continue to drop. There's a lot of wear to the lower mainspring arbor port too, and I freed that up, and so that probably gave us a boost as well. But a nice watch, pretty watch, pretty watch. Great movement. Seal is just as flat as a board. Flat as a board. Yeah, we're starting to get a little bit of the marking around the edge of the barrel here, so that's tipping a bit. Oh, would you stop? I need a better system. Let's try that again. It's definitely floppy. It's definitely moving. I've seen worse, though. It's just getting to the point that we're just getting a little bit of wear here. Nothing deadly. Balance looks like it's running clean and plain, and the movement looks like it's got some decent shine to it. So that's I think good. Yeah, the seal's definitely original. When I was testing it, the only thing I saw was it feels. I noticed this thing when I pulled the crown to check the hacking. It definitely does hack, so that's fine. But if we look at the minute hand when I pull the crown, oh, it didn't do it. Huh, didn't do it. Okay. When I first did that, it feels really, the crown is gripping. The old seal inside the crown is gripping. But your cannon pinion feels really loose to me. That feels really like it's not gripping like at all. And when I first pulled that off, when you pull the crown out, the minute hand went boop and it moved, and that's usually a sign that you just saw it. Yeah, that's usually a sign that the cannon pinion is not holding at all. I also noticed the crown is not locking at all. The crown, though, is sitting proud of the case. So what's happening, the way that these crown locks work, I don't know if we can even see that in here. I don't think we can. There's not good enough. There's a little pin that's inside the crown, and that pin locks into one of these channels, just like this. But what has to happen is, one, the pin has to be clean and not worn. Two, the crown has to have unworn on the edges, has to be nice and sharp. And three, the crown needs to sit close to the edge of the case. You see how we can see light through there? This stem is too long. So we're gonna have to clean the case, and I'm gonna check the function of the crown with the stem, with the movement out of the watch, so I can actually seat the stem all the way down, and we'll see if we can get that to lock. But if that's the case, if it's a distance thing, I'll need to take the stem completely apart, which I do anyway, if we're rebuilding this crown, which we should. And I'll shorten that stem a little bit, so that'll drop down a little bit further and hopefully get that crown to lock for you. The case is beautiful. This is a nice watch. Look at the beautiful lume. It's type 2 crystal in place there. It's got a nice amount of wear. This is a nice watch. A little bit of pink on the stoplight there. This was someone's daily, and they never abused it, though. It was just, it has wear, standard wear. This is a good watch. It's a good watch. Look, water never got in. Look at the brightness of the Seiko, because these react to moisture. When you have this bright silver white, because they react to moisture and they start turning sort of a darker gray, slate gray, and then they turn black. We don't see that at all here. And your hand loom is just perfect. That's a nice watch. No, I think that's great. Service. Case rebuild with all seals. Crown rebuild. I'm going to have to fiddle with that stem a little bit, and we are going to need the lower mainspring arbor port repair with a jewel. But beyond that, that's a great starting point. That's a nice watch. That's a nice watch. Okay, let me know what questions you have. Thank you.